Welcome back to another vintage competitive farming simulator 2025. I'm your host, Breaking Bad Bear. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Let's get back to the live action.
That rain was horrible.
Yeah, it was raining pretty bad. I had to go put duals on the back of my tractor to cultivate the rest of the field. It started off fine, it was just sprinkling, and then all of a sudden we got a downpour when I was starting to cultivate the field. So yeah, it was not a good thing.
I was slipping and sliding for that whole field towards the end.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a hilly area too, don't you?
I do. Towards the farm.
Yeah. So what do you got going on today?
I have to lime, and I'm going to put canola down.
Oh, you're gonna
And
plant
then
canola?
canola down, and then I'm going to rotate the crops out for something else for the next season.
You got
I'm gonna put corn down for into both fields to
oh
rotate into
oh for next season.
next season.
Nice. You got to do any rolling today too?
I'm gonna do rolling as I'm seeding.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's the same thing. I don't know what I'm gonna plant next year, but I know this year that field that I had to plow in next to my wheat field, that's gonna be wheat, and then that new field I showed you, that's gonna be soybeans. So, but I gotta lime first, like you do. I gotta put lime down on both fields, and then I'll be seeding them both. Yeah, I went and picked up. Also had to go pick up some extra seed and fertilizer for the seeders just in case, because I didn't want to have to run back and forth. So, and then I got to roll after all that's said and done. I got a lot of work ahead of me today too. But yeah, my tractor suffered a little bit during that ordeal. I think I was like you. I was losing a lot of traction, but it had to get done because we don't have a lot of time. We got a certain planting window that we got to get into. So this is our window.
I went by Grandma and Grandpa's, and I still can hear me mom shouting at Grandpa.
Well, the cow's gone. I don't know what to say, but yeah, the cow is gone. Poor Snowflake is gone. Where in this county that cow got off to? I think there might be some cattle rustlers out there.
I think it's already made into beef.
It's either into beef or someone took the cow. Someone's got that cow. But it ain't at Grandma and Grandpa's, that's for sure. I looked again while it was raining out, to pass some time before I went and lay down and take a nap and get back up. I went out and looked again, and I still can't find that cow.
I didn't see it over by my place.
Yeah, it's either roaming the county or it's gone. Someone got a hold of it. Because Snowflake is nowhere to be seen. And I'm surprised I haven't heard anything from Grandpa calling back about the damn cow. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to hear about it from Grandma. Because she seemed pretty upset when we left the house. So,
very, very much so. She was very upset.
Yeah,
about it.
She was excited about that cow. It's very rare that you see a white cow. So, she got her a nice pure white, milking cow, and she was happy about it. And she named it.
Maybe we'll get her some pure white chickens and.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to jump the gun. Let's let Grandma cool down a little bit and see where she's at when we go to talk to her again.
Or some bunnies.
Yeah, or some rabbits. Rabbits are probably more up her alley. Get her some nice bunnies.
Or some kitty cats. Calm her down.
Get her some farm cats.
Farm cats.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Might help keep the mice population down out of the barn. But yeah, I got work to get done today. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of work to get done.
I got some work. I cut some more into my field That what made it some more so muddy. That ground is now towards my farmhouse. The farmhouse I'm renting so rich that it was so black that it was, yeah, it was really rich
Yeah. What about
over
that?
there.
You were still weren't running that small 2 furl plow. How'd that work out? Kind of wishing you got the 4 furl, like I
Yeah,
picked up.
it worked out
Did
for
it?
what I needed to do. I'll upgrade
Yeah.
after this next harvest.
You didn't really have a lot of land to plow in, anyways, did you?
No, no.
Y-
When I upgrade, if I have enough to upgrade to the bigger fields that's out there, then I'll have to upgrade the plow to the bigger one.
Yeah. Have you seen my fields already plowed in? You get a chance to take a
Um,
look at them? I didn't know if you had a chance to take a look at them. This is one of
yeah,
them.
yeah, I seen it.
When
I
you're
glanced
driving
at
up.
it. Yeah,
Yeah. And then that one over there, of course, you kind of got the idea. It's hugging the stream. It's hugging the stream over there, and then it gets up close to that other property. Yeah, I just got to get it all seeded in. It's quite a bit of work, so that's what I'm going to be doing today.
are you gonna?
This is what I'm going to be putting the soybeans in. I'm going to use this
You
to
know,
plant
are you
soybeans.
gonna see if you can take this back and see if you can put a hitch on the back of this?
No. My
No.
tractor doesn't have enough horsepower to pull anything else behind it. I barely got the horsepower to pull this. This thing takes 120 horsepower to pull. My tractor's 125 horsepower. There's no way I can pull a roller behind it like you can. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, that's nice. You got the 13 furl, or you got the 13 furl spreader, the width spreader that can plant 13 slots. I can only do the 11 slot one because this is 120 horsepower it takes to run this. And I have 125 horsepower, and I'm out of, and it takes, I don't remember how much horsepower this thing takes, but I'm going to tell you what, I don't have the horsepower because you got to add that too. So that's extra horsepower that I don't have. Now, if I had 165 horsepower, yeah, I'd be able to pull that and the seeder. Just like the lime spreader here, I'm on the edge of horsepower for this thing too, because this is, I think, to run this setup, it's 110 horsepower or something like that. So I'm pretty close to horsepower on this too. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's a work in progress. Like the setup I have is kind of like, okay, it's money saving. Like you've gotten lucky, you've gotten big fields where you've made a little bit more. So far you've been getting lucky where you've gotten a little bit bigger fields than I've gotten, even when you started. You're making a little bit more money than I am, and now you got an even bigger field, so
But
you're gonna be pulling in a lot of
on my
grain.
way back, but before I make it my way back home, I'm going to stop and pick me up a sprayer. So
What are you picking up?
I'm going to pick up a sprayer because
Oh,
I am tired of my tractors looking like
oh, you're gonna
this.
pick a sprayer. Okay, now I know. Yeah, a pressure washer. You're gonna pick up a pressure washer.
I'm picking up a pressure washer because I am tired of my equipment looking like trash.
Yeah, I don't blame
I
you.
want to clean. I want to clean the mud off my equipment. My equipment was so muddy after I got done. It was, you couldn't see the John Deere green. It was so muddy.
Yeah, mine was caked in it too. So I hear you. Yeah, I need to look into getting a pressure washer too. I should go pick one up.
That and
Uh
I need to pick that and I need to fill the hopper with some
oh, with
lime in
lime.
this.
Yeah,
It's
that
got
thing.
some lime in it, but I need to fill the hopper some more in this.
Yeah, that might hold quite a bit of bags too. All right, well, Red, I need to get going and start putting lime on the fields. Uh, I'm pretty sure you need to get going too. So you have a good day. I got to get to work before, because there's rain in the forecast today, and I need to get the fields seeded before the rain gets here.
Yep.
Well, that's Red doing his, where in the hell is he going? Why wouldn't he drive this way? I don't know where he's going. I almost thought he was going to drive through one of my fields. Well, there's Red getting to work, and I got to get to work too. So let's get this tractor hooked up. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice, before I laid down and took a nap, and when before I went and looked for that cow, because I was down there, I went and picked up the 2 bags of seed, and I bought another bag of fertilizer for the seeders, and then the other one was just sitting down there. So I got those picked up and brought up to the farm, because I had to go see if I could find the dang cow. So I figured I'd do that while I was down there looking for the cow. And then I came back here and took a nap, and the weather was fine. Red hit me up on the radio, and he was like, "Hey, the rain let out. You want to get back to work? You know, we can get some stuff done." And I said, "Yeah, we could do that." So he came up to the farm to check out what I had going on. Try to probably get an idea what he's gonna do. 'Cause, you know, he might change his mind and might put down soybeans once he figures out that it's worth some money. So he might change that field to soybeans instead of putting canola down. But who knows? But yeah, let's get set up to put down some lime. And like always, you guys know the routine. You know, you're along for the ride, and it's gonna be a fun one. So enjoy. Here we go. All right. Holy cow. Look at that. That's all the lime done. That was some work. It is it's a lot nice. It's more nice that where I'm able to get such a big field done like that in a short period of time. You guys saw what we were working with before, that little seeder, or not the little seeder, but that little spreader, and how much I had to go back and forth and get more lime and stop and turn. One big swoop, and I was able to get at least that one field done. But it looks like it's enough to do one field. Yeah, yeah, it got the job done, and that's all that matters. So, oh look, I better fill this up before I start seeding, just in case. So let's get over to the trailer here. Let's get this filled up. If I can get this seeded, stop over here and get the fertilizer put in it. Swing around to the other side of the trailer and get the seed put in. Okay, we know we got enough. I don't want to get started and then have to come back here and then fill it back up. Hopper's open back up. Pull away, get the hopper screen. Alright, let's get this, this field's gonna be a little tricky because it's, gonna be half and half, so. Yeah. You guys all know the routine. You're along for the ride, so let's get her seated back. Here we go. Alright, this wheat field's almost finished up. We just got a little bit left here to do. And it'll be done. I think this tractor has improved with its grip with me throwing those extra tires on here and getting the duals on. It's made getting up to speed with the seeder a little bit easier. And pulling it with no issues. That's kind of nice. So this is the seating done. Let's get the seeder all folded up and lifted up here. There we go. Get it turned off. Get it parked. And we'll get hooked up to the other seeder. And we're going to put soybeans down in the field. So let's get this over here. And I'm pretty sure I put all the seed in that seeder, so it should be good to go. I'll check it here in a minute though. Unhook from this and first let's get this part and get it unhooked. Then we'll get hooked up to that seeder. We should be good to go though. Yeah, I was gonna I was gonna go jump straight to the other field with the other seeder, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this thing is running like a champ. Now the real test is that seeder takes 120 horsepower to run. So the real test is hopefully this tractor can pull it with no problem. And I'm hoping that the dual tires made a big difference because this tractor is only 125 horsepower. So we're going to put it on the edge. So hopefully it's enough. I don't have to look into getting another tractor coming down the line. I just hope it just pulls it. If it can just pull it and seat it, I'm going to be happy. So but enough chit chat. Let's get down to business. You guys are along for the ride, so here we go. Get business done. Got things to do. Alrighty then. Here we go. Yep, still trying to get used to this seeder. You guys saw me get off and on it a couple times to make sure and check some adjustments on the seeder. I was checking to make sure the seed was going in the ground. It's a brand new piece of machinery. I've never used this specific piece of machinery, so I wanted to make sure it was still doing its job in planting. And we're going to jump out and check to make sure it's still doing its job in planting. I'm going to lift everything up, seeder off. We're going to check. See how everything's going. Yep, soybeans are in the ground. Looks good. Looks like it's got an even coat across the whole thing. Just checking to make sure there's any imperfections. But yeah, you guys saw me. I struggled a little bit with it, but that's only because it's a new seeder. I've never used this brand before, and sometimes you just got to jump up on here and make sure things are working, you know, and just check it out. And everything seems to be working okay. The lifters were doing what they were supposed to do. You know, the rollers were working, the discs were working. So yeah, good piece of machinery, brand new. You always want to check it over make sure things are working right. Because if it wasn't working right, I would have had to take it back and get another one sent to me. That probably would have took forever, and we'd had to replant this and probably weed or something else. Who knows? But yeah, it did its job. We got the seed in the ground. I'm happy with that, and yeah, it's going to be ready to do more work for us next year. So let me get a good parking spot for this. I'm just park it back here up against the barn, because we won't need it until after harvest season again. So we'll get this shoved back here and get it parked. The only thing left we got to do today is get that rolling done. So we'll get hooked up to the roller, and we'll get the work finished around here. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. Our farm's going in a positive direction. It's moving even faster than I thought it was going to. Of course, I didn't know the county was going to pay me and Red all that extra money to pick up trash, because me and Red's been going to waterways, fishing, and picking up trash at all the different waterways around the county, and they thought we did such a great job that they sent us a check. So I'm not going to complain, and I'm not going to say no, and turn it down. So and heck, it helped Red get him a brand new tractor, helped him get some equipment that he was well deserved of. And it helped me out too. So get this thing unfolded and get it put down and ready to go. But yeah, well, let's get this going. I'll talk to you guys, at the end of it. So here we go. Oh, I got the hiccups. Here we go. that's the rolling done. We are gonna finish this up and get this put away and get the tractor put away for the year. Uh, I might have some tidying up to do, which I'll probably just do on my own, but who knows. I think this is this thing folded up. It looks good. We got it rolled. I guess we're not done for the year because we still gotta. I think we have to wait for it to start to see or come up a little bit so we can get a little growth out of it because we still gotta fertilize it. I almost forgot about doing the other thing of fertilizing. What am I doing? I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm like, oh, I'm ready to wait for the year to pass until harvest time, but can't do that. Then be jumping too far ahead. But let's look at the field, double check it. Yeah, we're gonna have to put some fertilizer, more fertilizer on. Except this part. So we're gonna save some money because those sugar beets that were in the ground gave us full fertilization. But we still got this field we're gonna have to fertilize, and we're gonna have, I believe, the grass field. Put some fertilizer on. This field's gonna need fertilizer. Maybe no, yeah, the grass field. So where the grass field was, it's gonna need another coat of fertilizer. So when we get some germination, we'll go put that other coat of fertilizer on. I almost forgot we had to do that. So yeah, we still got some work to do. We still got to put fertilizer on. I don't even know what we're gonna do that day other than just fertilize. I mean, there is a lot of fertilizer to do, but we'll have some stuff to do. Maybe we'll do some other chores around the farm, clean up the farm, and get some other things done. But yeah, we got quite a bit done today. But yeah, I forgot all about the fertilizing. Oh, and we're gonna have to do weeding. So fertilizing and weeding, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna get weeds, at least on some of this stuff. And we're gonna have extra herbicide laying around, which maybe I should just use the herbicide up and wait to use the weeder, or I don't know. Or maybe just put the herbicide aside just in case one year we end up with large weeds, because this weeder only does medium and small weeds. So it better too, because it said when I read the brochure and the sales guy, he was telling me that this does both. So hopefully he's right and it picks up both. But I got the herbicide. I guess I have the herbicide here just in case I need it. And then this is all my fertilizer. Now this is fertilizer, that's fertilizer. I should have plenty of fertilizer to get me through this year. And if I don't, I can always go pick some up. Not a big deal. So yeah, so the next time I see you guys, we'll be putting fertilizer in the ground and weeding whatever needs weeded. I think anything that we plowed, though, is not going to need weeded. And then anything that we cultivated, like I think this portion here, because you can see the different color from the... You can tell the different ground, what we plowed and what we didn't plow. So yeah, this is gonna need weeded. Oh, it already says there's some weeds growing. Yep. So that's where we're at. I think that's where we leave it to, and we call it a day. So until then, I'll see you guys. Have a good day. Bye.